1.
Hi, welcome back to the Protagonist Corner. I'm Jonathan. Philip here was just taking a little rest. He just got off his bench, and we're finally ready to go for our next game quest. So let's get to it. I'm near the Great Fall, so I'm supposed to get through fast travel. I just have to do my favorite thing now, and find my way to the actual beginning of the quest. Hopefully it won't take 20 years. I'm fairly certain it won't because it's close by. Yeah, that's one of the deadline keys that I got years ago. There's still some others that I can't find. I know I can't get to at least one of them right now that I said, but I find it hard to believe there's not at least one or two that I can still get, or that I can currently get. The one, like I said, I need a rest of momentum for, which we'll pick up in the future. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm hearing this shimmering sound. I wonder where it's coming from. I'm not actually going to pursue that yet, though, because it might take us off the mark here. I want to get to Prisoner of Love, as stated. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing my route. I'm sending down the stairs, I think, which is not what I expected. But I guess I'm learning, or should be learning by now, to expect it from time to time. There's my route guide over there, sending me over to the fireplace. This should actually be a funeral spot. I wonder why the great hall isn't that crowded. I guess it's late in the day. Most of the students were eating. And I'm sure Philip ate before his nap, before his rest. It wasn't actually a nap. He wasn't in common. Let's just do this, because we're going to see fit. That's the whole point of this. So, I'm sure the route line isn't exactly vital, but I'm surprised it sent me here, because this isn't that close to Fig's classroom, is it? I'm asking why you're going to answer me, which is really fun. But the route guide just sent me here for back up or something. Okay. So not exactly. Oh, I know what that sound is. I wonder if we can find the object that had the revealing page. Probably not this bench. Come on, shimmer again. It's not the man's book or the statue. It might be actually.
Revelio.
Yes, it is. Sweet. Ooh, no message on that one? That's interesting. Did the game glitch out? No big deal if it did, because they got like an SP shot, I think, and they got a part more page, so it doesn't really matter, but slightly unexpected that. You usually get more for each one of those you find. Anyway, following the road is my job for the moment. So I guess back to the Great Hall. And I'm being sent where precisely? Into the entrance hall. And that way. Which is, okay, we're back to the resources. It doesn't make a ton of sense. There's no technically nearby, so I guess we do have to go out here. And up the steps. Okay, now we're making more sense. And this is a patron point that I should have used. Sorry. I thought I'd done the focus one. The map didn't lie to me, my eyes did. Where am I? Okay. Add some other feedback, and I need to try to follow the marker. So, let's head down here a little bit. Okay, now I see other feedback. Right. Head down here on the west. Now let's try to control the feedback one more time because I think someone I've seen that's still going. Oh, and was saying you back that way. Go figure. And we get to see the staircase being built. As I go back up, whoops. Okay, I'm basically moving there on there. That's probably a bad thing.
Carry the protection charm. I foresee danger in your path.
I am the protagonist, so that's not a hard guess to make exactly. So here, that is a good feel of it. Oh, no, that is the same back the other way. If this wasn't a main quest, I'd currently be wondering if this was going to part of the castle I can't get to yet. And no, I see the mark for the residency door. No, it has nothing to do with that. And besides, like as I said before, we're going back to see Fig, right? You know, let's check the actual quest.
Map. Flew Flames Love Quests. All. Find the missing prisoner of love. The portrait of Eldritch Diggory, former minister for magic, may have some information for me. Speak to the portrait of Eldritch Diggory. Requirements.
Right. So with that
Required level.
We can head back to
5.
the map.
Cross button. Level. Here.
Probably should have looked at the quest. Whoops. No one should be right.
Map.
We're gonna head back to the map. And actually, in my editing, the thing I can do now, I'm gonna leave a note to self here to actually basically cut everything out of the video until I mention checking the quest log. It'll save us all some time.
Map. Flew Flames
The note to self
locations.
is in play.
Hogwarts. Collection chest. The Great Hall. This is your location. The Great Hall. The famous Great Hall of Hogwarts. The Great Hall. Collection chests. 0 out of 3. Hufflepuff Common Room.
So that means we want to head there. Really sure what this before I start recording. Whoops. The title of the video is Why to Look at Quest Logs, definitely. Oh, I heard that article. Not the one. That's all I thought we were doing.
Revelio.
Right? When I heard of these people, I also see a chat. It's probably behind block where I can access right there. Okay. Oh, so actually I can get that. I can use stuff in that. Okay. That's fine. At least that's something I got. I wish I knew the details though. That's a jingle. I can take a look. I can look further off camera for you want to do that. Right now, we've got We've got places to go, people to see, and short miles to go before we sleep. And they don't take you in that direction, so I'll go there. Here's the whole common room. And there's our portrait of interest. Let me give you some key to look at your outdoor screen.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
Justice must be served.
That sounds sufficiently heroic, but let's see the other option.
Murder. Sounds intriguing.
This sounds more honest. The other thing sounds like something Superman would say.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you're up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall head there directly.
After I take your brain, sure.
How would the pages help her?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
I shall head there directly. How would the pages help her? Can you tell me more about Helen?
Can you tell me more about your great niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
I shall head there directly. How can you tell me more about Helen? When were you minister?
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you.
What about Mike?
Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Askaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall head there directly.
It's still guarded by soul-sucking creatures. Of course, they still exist. They exist here too. We just call them politicians.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Let's get out of here.
Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Collection chests. 5 out of 35. Field guide pages. 78 out of 105. World map. Forbidden Hogsmeade map. Hogwarts South. North Fort Bog. The Highlands. Enemy level. Map. North Fort Hogsmeade. East North Fort Bog. The eastern side of the North Fort Bog. Cross button.
Maybe? Kind of love computers, but sometimes they're hilarious. Or places, but that's basically a gigantic computer anyway. Let's see, do I have the potion you want? I'm not sure. Let's do a quick check.
Can you not hear me?
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
I don't have any.
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't actually have anything with me.
Well, that is unfortunate. I was hoping you'd be better prepared.
Which might actually be a file that can get more complicated. And I only have my small body, which is special. So, until something happens to give me a larger space to work with, and that be stuff like that. But it doesn't matter, it's not like it's probably fun for me. Ooh, you got action. I'm interested though. If I talk to the shopkeeper here, does it end combat? Can I talk to the shopkeeper? Apparently not. Okay. Alright. So let's just keep these. I just have to kick the fire to the first. Oh. Yeah.
Potato! Stupid one!
Oh!
Potato!
Let's try it again and you'll avoid running the
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint.
This time is going to talk to Choppy for silence.
Potato! Incendio! Potato! Stupid one!
I tried diving through this.
Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one!
Try again. Your journey has ended.
Alright. Yeah, I just need to move closer to my desk. That's it. That's
Restart
all,
from
that's
last
all
checkpoint.
The problem is. I'm gonna draw a line. Didn't say that I am.
Accio!
Oh,
Lumos.
God, I don't know.
Levioso! Potato! Incendio!
Okay, that's great.
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint.
Incendio!
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint.
Good range. Impressive.
Incendio!
Okay, we'll pretend it didn't happen.
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint.
Incendio! Protego! Stupid one! Incendio!
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint.
Protego!
I'm trying.
Incendio! Stupid one!
Try again. Your journey has ended.
Good stuff there.
Protego! Stupid one!
What?
Incendio!
I'll take it out. I got it.
Lumos. Map. Cogs me a val. Ghost.
Protego! Accio! Stupid one!
Yeah, that was the
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint.
Incendio! Protego! Incendio!
Try again. Your journey, restart from last checkpoint.
Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Protego!
Oh, the next one, but it's not touching shit. That was worse than that.
Incendio!
Cause I'm dead.
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint.
God,
Protego!
block, and don't get put with the I'm done. Fire's going off. Okay, but not for a croak.
Try
In
again.
fact, I dodged it.
Your journey has ended.
That was fun.
Restart from last checkpoint.
Please.
Protego!
Block, please.
Stupid one!
Black,
Incendio! Stupid one! Stupid one! Protego! Stupid one! Incendio!
That's fine.
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint.
Thanks for the target block. By the way, that was okay. That worked out. Okay.
Protego! Stupid one!
Try again. Your journey has ended. Restart from last checkpoint.
Incendio. Protego. Incendio.
Thanks, Danny. Oh, I'm still here.
Protego.
That too.
Stupefy.
That way.
Accio. Incendio.
Restart from last checkpoint.
Protego. Stupefy.
Try again. Your journey has ended. Restart from last checkpoint.
Protego. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Leviosa.
Great idea.
Restart. Try again. Your journey has ended.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
Restart from last checkpoint.
That's not what I wanted to use. That was fine.
Leviosa.
Cross button.
Incendio! Protego! Lumos.
That's what I wanted to do. Thanks for game.
Try again. Restart from last checkpoint. Restart from last checkpoint.
Finally! Alright. Now we'll continue the trek. That took longer than I would have expected. Alright, so the keyword when I say there is a God. Okay. So, one edit ends when I look at the quest log, the second edit ends if there is a God. Okay, understood. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually you're not so something. Actually, you're not so something. I didn't say he's going to listen. stone bomb, please. I don't care what you are, just don't be those. It sounds like you're probably those, though. Don't believe you're just one of those. I think this might be not a time for not to Leovert's advice. Don't go looking for him. Oh, look, he's close, and I probably should get ahead if I can. Alright, let's do a Revelio's.
Revelio.
I don't really see where you are, though. So that's one way to avoid a fight. Just saying no thank you. And I guess we're going down this way here. I love when the trail fragments like that. I can't tell where my actions must be going at that point. Alright, I guess a good spot to do is to go back to the road here and see what we see. I guess back to the bridge side. Off the bridge. I heard something interesting when you made your school today. How during the development of Halo 2, or actually, was it Halo 2 or Halo 1? It was Halo 2. It was Halo 2. The people at Valve the program at Valve didn't know to put pickups and freights until they sold playtesters back in the crowbars. I guess it had to start somewhere, but like the really interesting question when you hear that is what possessed them to do it. I guess people do anything they can do. I don't think guaranteed to do things possible. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. By the way, if you don't watch Tomb Raider Toolkit and you're in development at all, you really should. Again, I know my signal will do something help, but I have to try. Maybe one of you remember some Mark Brown. He's awesome.
This looks intriguing.
Yeah, we don't have time for intriguing with our request. We want up here, I think we might. Okay, that'll do for a little bit.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned.
Awesome.
Helen lives around here somewhere.
Found it.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
I forgot to pull this flower, but it's really sad. But it was meant
Come
to
now,
be
don't be stingy. How wonderful.
Oh, cool, you're doing it? Awesome. Because you know that, it's so awesome you can do it.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you.
Wager I could handle another in the front.
here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Well, it wasn't advice, it was a main quest. I didn't actually have a choice. But there's also a side quest available here that I have to look into. Probably we'll do that while we're here.
The Thistle and the Badge, Helen Thistlewood, Reflections of a Former Auror. Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoy the leisure time, of course, but I do miss the excitement of hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoy the turmoil associated with the job, but how can you feel anything other than exhilaration when chasing a Ukrainian iron belly through a Muggle city, and then obliviating all of the Muggles who saw you? Or foiling a dark wizard's plot to take over the ministry with an army of Chinese chomping cabbages using only a single basket of bouncing bulbs? When the ministry finally makes all of my old cases public, my neighbors will never look at me the same way again. Old Madam Thistlewood down the lane is the one who put that nasty brute so-and-so in Askaban. For now, I can merely insinuate, lest I divulge something confidential. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in Askaban. Not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check on my garden. The bluebells have been struggling this season. Right stick. Scroll. Circle button. Back.
Slight interesting thing there. I guess first let's accept the name and switch gears.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Askaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Askaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Askaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
I'll come with you to Askaban if it will save her. I'm not sure I want to visit Askaban.
That's an honest way.
Anything to see Askaban.
That is deranged. We're not doing that.
I'm not sure I want to visit Askaban.
I'd rather not go to Askaban. Is there no other way to help?
I fear not. She cannot leave. And a student like you may provide the impetus she needs to save herself. I would never suggest so drastic a measure if I did not feel it was necessary. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
I'm ready to go. Tell me more about Apollonia.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'm ready to go. Can you tell me more about the prisoner, Anne?
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Askaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
I'm ready to go. What happened to Jackdaw's ghost?
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm not hoping no one suggests that.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
But
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
It's when part of you goes somewhere after it gets operated, and part of you should stay behind. You know, it's a leg, an arm, you know, just basically any part of the body. Yeah. So thank you for thank you for allowing me back to do that. Also, see that.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair.
No kidding.
It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. The Dementors won't harm us now. Still, be careful.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Askaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
You don't scare me, young cur. I teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
Something told me you're not the person who believe that.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
What is that I hear? Perhaps death, in all its mercy, approaches.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
I think I understand.
And that makes one of us.
Why must you be so cryptic?
She can't help it. So let's go.
I think I understand.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
I've been saying.
What is it, Anne? Oh, the cave. You're safe now. You have what you need.
Yeah.
I'll be all right once I get...
Oh, that's right. Don't do the thing. Just go in. Yes, I think she just left. Spinning line.
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it.
Alright.
I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Probably a slight detour. They at least want to know what that side quest was.
Map, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. 1 to 25.
I can see it.
Collection chests. The Highlands. Enemy level, Hogsmeade Valley. Ghost of Our Love. While in Upper Hogsfield, I spied a chest behind Claire Beaumont's vendor stall that seemed to be the Highlands. Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level, Upper Hogsfield. Prisoner of Love. If I understood, Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest hamlet. Player location. Cross button. Set Upper Hogsfield. The Highlands. Enemy level, Hogsmeade Valley, Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the closest. Player location. Cross button. Set Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield is cross button. Cross button. Set waypoint. Map, Hogsmeade Valley, the Highlands. Enemy level. 1 to 25. The Highlands, Hogsmeade, Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield, North, the Highlands, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. Upper Hogsfield. Upper Hogsfield is located in the countryside and is the quests. All. Find the missing pages. Follow level 21. Circle button. Map. The Highlands. Hogsmeade Valley. The Highlands. Enemy level. Hogsmeade Valley. The Highlands. Enemy level. Ghost of Our Love. While in Upper Hogsfield. Ghost of Our Love. Cross button. Untrack. Prisoner of Love. If I understood Anne correctly, there is a cave with a vault in it just outside Upper Hogsfield. She mentioned a nave meandering to a cave. Could Jackdaw's remains be there? I should investigate. Find what Jackdaw left for Prisoner of Love. If I understood Anne, level 21. Circle button. Back.
Don't worry about it. One, that's enough idea. Grr. Oh, actually,
Map, the Highlands, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level 1 to 25. Collection, Ghost of Our Love. North, Hogsmeade Valley. The Highlands.
Actually, let's just walk in. It's probably a quicker thing today. promising. Except for the key for access to might be room for some trouble. Booming room for trouble.
Accio! Incendio!
I can run. We tried that. Oh, there's one left. Oh, I have
Accio!
Oh, yes, you know your brain still works.
Lumos.
Oh, I saw Lumos. That's not too bad. Oh, there's more. Alright.
Revelio.
Nope, wrong.
Lumos.
Right.
Utility. Allows you to see in Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Damage. Triangle button. Assign top, R2 button.
Expelliarmus!
That didn't hit? Really? You serious right now? Alright, let's do this.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Let me... Incendio!
Alright, that was closer than I was waiting for a minute. Now, my window, let me pick this up. There we go. Okay. And there's our kid.
This must be the place Anne told me about.
Maybe we'll use Lumos in here, so we get that.
Revelio.
And we'll eventually get that one. Which part of the pack?
Imperio. Confringo. Damage. Altering spell. Lumos. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Cross button. Assign bottom. R2 button. Hold to a...
In fact, I don't know, right now it's great enough. This is less fruitful than I expected. Oh,
No one's been here for ages.
oh, this is charming.
Accio!
Oh, it looks like there's a bit of a puzzle here, and I do find it puzzling. Okay, let's see if you're right. I think this is where it gets.
No, that's not it.
You just have to randomly figure this out apparently. That's fun. Unless there's a clue here that I've seen. Let me look around briefly. Especially since there's a hole in the chest of consider courage people. Let's do this.
Accio!
I guess I'm too impatient to really look. I'll brute force it eventually. Let's actually use my card block for once. Alright, we're still in play. the west too.
Accio! No.
That's charming.
How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Like, why is this gonna help me in this? I'll use that.
Accio! It's no wonder I never found that clue.
Which one did I use the last one?
Accio! No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder I never found that clue. Accio!
Look first. Button 5.
Accio! No, that's not it.
Yeah, Phil, I can tell. Thank you.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! It's no wonder I never found that clue.
You don't need to speak every time you fuck this up. You really don't.
Accio! No, that's not it. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! It's no wonder I never found that clue. No, that's not it. Accio.
I'm glad that second accidental cast didn't fail me. That is mad.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! It's no wonder I never found that clue.
So, bottom left. Top right.
Accio!
Middle left.
I see how this goes. Accio! No, that's not it.
Bottom left. Top right.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Okay, so we're apparently done here, so you don't need to play with the other side at all. The other chest of drawers. Okay, so you can just go up here then. Okay. I thought you needed to pull all of those sets eventually. But I suppose not.
Revelio.
Cruising here. Question. Do I need to work with the other set? Maybe you just didn't tell me that because I'm not. I can't get through that yet. Even though they gave me the sound that it was done. But is it the same pattern though? Let's see.
Accio! No.
So
How did you do this, Jackdaw?
So, bottom right. Top left. Middle right.
You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. Incendio. Accio.
No. Remember, take it.
My dearest Anne, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I am glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be? Circle button.
I have a feeling
Back.
you already did go on and ended up wait till he counted. What are the words there?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
He went on and something broke him. Ooh, treasure. Not very kind, but still vision.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Not well, I'm afraid.
Well, he's a little bit in Askaban, so, yeah, no.
You ruined her life.
Oh, that's a bit extreme.
Not well, I'm afraid.
She was imprisoned in Askaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What?
Yeah, maybe 10.
Askaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you. How did you lose your head?
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded.
That's pretty
Hence,
good.
if you
Also,
do find
way,
yourself in a cave, be prepared.
I know someone who can
I can't
see
tell you
your
what
body
for
water.
specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you.
How did you become nearly headless?
How did you lose your head? Is this all Apollonia's fault?
Duh! I have to see what the response to that is.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family?
Why do you say this question?
They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
Thank you. How is this all Apollonia's fault? How did you steal from Peeves?
That is actually a good question, I would say.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist.
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you.
Thank you indeed.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Map, Hogsmeade Valley. Enemy level. 1 to 25. Upper Ghost of Our Love. While in Upper Hogsfield, I spied a chest behind Claire Beaumont's vendor stall that seemed to be unlocked.
Oh.
I wonder what could be in it. Ghost of Our Love. While in Upper Hogsfield, I spied a chest behind Claire Beaumont's vendor stall that seemed to be unlocked. Triangle button. Open quest log. Cross button. Untrack. Upper Hogsfield.
Oh, my sin. I do appreciate what you went through to find my brother. Thank you.
That'd be great, man. Oh, it's about my time. Thank you so much. I'll pick up the bell off the clock, but when we get back, I'll continue with the main quest. We'll head to the Dark Forest, or Forbidden Forest, and see what Jack can help us.
Oh, hello.
Thanks, man.